So the future begins. Robots are coming. Elon Musk, the creator of Tesla and SpaceX, is now working on actual robots. And with a couple purposes to serve humanity. And we'll get into that. And also, China is restricting video gaming in their country to no more than 3 hours. So some interesting stuff, and I like to observe what's going on in the world while still doing my thing. I still fully submerged in Atlantic Ocean. I still know it's my responsibility to take care of my well-being and to enjoy my life. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I'm not someone who wastes their life coming up with all these delusions and don't manage my own time and execute my own life. Never forget it. We're going to talk about it, though. Adam, what's up, brother? He goes, continued filming a little crappy today. He's feeling crappy today. So he's been sick the past couple of days. He goes, so I went and I got a COVID test after work and it came back negative. That's good. Thank God. Hope you had a good day, Samuel. I hope you did too. And I know you had COVID earlier this year. So hope you're doing good. Great to see you, Christina. Great to see you in Finley. In Finley, the good news is, even if you're single for life, you can date a robot. Christina, Adam. Would I date a robot? Yes. Why? Because you can turn them off at any time. You could stop using them, or you can put a new skeleton on them. I had some girl today. She's delusional. I know by her comments, but I let it slide. But I'm not going to let it slide now. Why? Because she left this subliminal controlling comment. She goes, oh, I like it better when I like it when your beard's shaven, when you have, your beard's trimmed. This ugly bitch. Okay. What if I say I like when I don't like when you look bald, okay? Because you're losing your hair, you're out of shape, and you're butt ugly. Okay. So I know I gotta trim my beard for some butt ugly chick that ain't even got an avatar picture. Let me tell you something, bitch. Okay. You better hope they make robots that deal with delusional women that are bald, okay? Because your wig is cheap as hell, okay? And you're out of shape. Okay, and I'm trying to be more positive. Okay, I was feeling very positive today, but then I said, even my mom, I had to check my mom the other day because she said something too about the beard. So, Mom, I'll trim the beard. But guys, everyone. Oh, damn it! Thank you, Derek. $2 super chat. Damn it, Derek. Shout out to you. Appreciation to you. Thank you, Derek. Love to you, man. Shout out to Derek, man. Timothy. Yeah, Christina's laughing. Yeah, look, I remember there was this girl. Okay, a couple times a girl tried to say like something subliminal to me. And now they all butt ugly or they're trapped in a marriage. And I'm over here living a Florida dream with net income, with no nagging wife or nagging husband. But I got to speak from a man's perspective on this one. Because I want to tell you, they'll act like you're their service dog. They'll dress you up in an outfit they brought for their chihuahua. I'm not your chihuahua. Let me tell you something. Okay, I respect women as equals. Okay, as equals. But I because I respect women as equals, I won't, be controlled. Because you don't want a narcissist man to control you. Okay, I don't want no narcissist, especially if you're not a dime. Okay, one is if you got a dime, even if you're a dime, guys, I'm a dime. So it's like you ain't even got to shop you a dime, okay? But if you a butt ugly bitch on YouTube, bald too, you're bald, I hate to say it. Don't even worry about my beard, okay? Because let me tell you something, okay? Elon Musk can't even figure your shit out, okay? We gonna spit. Let's stay positive, guys. I've been trying to be more positive. Let's stay positive. All right, let's stay positive. Okay. What are we talking about? Robots. Okay, this is what I want to tell you tonight. Okay. Elon Musk is going to create robots. This is what he says. These are the dimensions of the robots. Then we're going to talk a little bit more comprehensive about it. Number one, there's a 3 premise of the mission statements of these robots he's going to create. And for everyone saying, oh, he's never going to create them. Guys, you said that about Tesla. You said that about SpaceX. He'll create them. And the government will subsidize them. That's capitalism in America. So the robot, because why? Because we're going to use them for our military. Guys, why do you think we can pull out of Afghanistan? Guys, the future It's not hand-to-hand combat, guys. It's drones and it's robots. It's not fighting in the caves of Afghanistan. What are you, Mitt Romney? You want more naval ships? Obama said the future is fought in cyber warfare, chemical warfare, biological. China beat us, hate to say it. And so, guys, robots are the new army. Hate to tell you. Okay. So let me tell you something, but let's stay positive. So Tesla said, this is why they're creating the robots. They'll be subsidized by the government, I guarantee you, because we're going to use it for the military. He goes, the world is built by humans for humans. Meaning that these robots are here to serve humanity, not serve their own interest. You know, like a bald-headed bitch, okay, that says she wants an equal partner, okay, but then she says she wants you to trim her beard, but she can look nasty. Yeah, I know. Don't forget, we're here to serve each other, okay? Never forget it, okay? Let's stay positive tonight. And the other thing, they're friendly. Yeah, they're friendly, okay? Friendly robots, okay? Do I believe that? Well, I believe that over friendly humans. Okay. So even though I've met some good humans, but let's be honest, guys, I'd rather have a robot. Okay. Number 3, eliminates dangerous, repetitive, boring tasks. All you lazy people, get ready. UBI's coming. Elon Musk even said it. Okay, but we're going to have to give you some community service or something to do. But guys, basically, all the basic jobs, the service jobs that they can't find people to take now, farming jobs, guys, robots are going to do it. And UBI will eventually be created and we'll have to figure out some artistic way to keep everyone occupied. It's going to happen. And the very smart people, the people that want to work, they're going to do stuff. And the people who are already taking a nap, okay, we're going to give them a coloring book. It's true. And we're gonna tell them, look, you got to finish the coloring book by the end of the day. We're just going to give them anything to do. Because, guys, we got to give people something to do. We know that. I'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. The robot's going to be 5'8", average height of a male. The weight is going to be 125 pounds. I guarantee you, this girl says something about my beard. I guarantee you she's not 125 pounds. I almost guarantee it. Let's take pause. Because he's basically saying he wants this robot to be light enough where you can, move it. Okay? It can run, he says, no faster than 5 miles per hour. Because he said he don't want it to be like the Terminator robot. Okay? But guys, I guarantee you with the military, that's why we don't need to be in Afghanistan. Guys, we're going to fight the military, drones, cyber warfare, and robots. That's the future, I tell you. So the carrying capacity is going to be able to carry 45 pounds. Okay? Now, if you make a trip to Costco, guys, a lot of you overshop at Costco. That's why you're broke. You got a storage unit and you shop at Costco. You don't know how to say, look, I had enough. The deadlift weight is 150 pounds. For all you psychopaths taking protein shakes and you got old flabby skin, guys, over. Guys, once you hit 40, guys, the muscle deteriorates. I know. I was in the gym recently. I said, damn, man, even though I'm still looking good, I said, my skin is not the same. My energy, I know 25, even 35 when I was like, guys, once you hit 40, your body, I see the old people in the gym, even that are in excellent shape. Their skin has that prune wrinkle skin. There's nothing you could do about it. You know what I mean? Now you get the plastic surgery, but you look like Joan Rivers, Guys, that's the breakdown on the robots. All right. Let's go to these comments, then we're going to talk about what China's doing. Click that thumbs up, share the video, leave a comment below. Shout out to everyone in here. Adam, I'm glad you're feeling better. I'm glad you're not positive for COVID. Christina, I love you. Infinity, you know what it is. We just broke it down. Christina says, hang in there. Adam, I appreciate prayers. I believe in the power of prayer. Infinity, robot for the win. 100 emoji. Why? Guys, robots are better than humans. Let's be honest. Christina's laughing good. Laughter is good for the soul. Timothy, what's up, brother? What's happening, peeps? Timothy, great to have you. Keep doing your side work. Don't split that check with anyone. And hold on, brother. I had a vision today that a robot gave me a blowjob. And we both respected each other. And as soon as we were done, it just hit turn off, like your phone. You tell me right now, you wouldn't want someone to do whatever you want to do. And, whatever. Maybe not even like physically, maybe emotionally. Take out to get a cupcake. Take it to the Dollar Tree. A caretaker. I've been in the senior citizen homes. Guys, you have a caretaker to wash you. You don't have to feel embarrassed. A caretaker to push your wheelchair. You don't have to feel embarrassed. D's got a broken leg. Rehab you. Don't have to feel embarrassed. Guys, there's no greater gift than the robots coming. Now, will some of you be alive? Some maybe, yeah, some of you may be alive, some of you may be dead. But guys, the next generation is going to benefit. Okay. And it's just like the Industrial Revolution. Okay. When, like, people were farmers for hundreds of years. And to become a first world country, you had to industrialize it. You had to get machinery to do work more efficient. Now we're going to have robots to do the labor more efficient. Thank you, Jesus. So now on the flip side, that China said it's going to limit video gaming to no more than 3 hours per week. What do I think about that? Well, obviously, I think some boundaries are good. I mean, obviously, you can go overboard with video games. But I played video games when I was young a lot, more than 3 hours a week, and I think it was healthy because it was my first interface with technology. Like I said, the worst thing you could do is take your phone away from your kid. How are they going to do anything in life? Everything requires technology interface. So, what's your kid going to be, a farmer? If your kid's not going to be a farmer, give him a phone and shut the fuck up. Okay. So the only problem with China is it's like everything, balance, right? I could see maybe like 3 hours per day, something like that. Because where China doesn't understand, and even Elon Musk says this, they're just looking at life like a mathematical formula. We got more people, we got more this, that, and we're going to win. No, the game is not won in the stat books. Even Elon Musk said, even though you got more people, innovation can overcome numbers. That's the X factor. The X factor is innovation. And America has innovation because we have a level of freedom and creativity. If you have too much restriction, you're a robot, a human robot. You grew up with them. Guys, you see some people come to America, they immigrant, their parents are strict. You got to do this, you got to do that. And they do it. They're efficient, but they're not creative. They're homeschooled or whatever. They're like very, Amish. They create the fucking RV, but they don't know how to visualize, SpaceX or some shit like that. This is what makes America special, or a level of freedom special. So you have to have some restriction, but you have to have some freedom for creativity. And that plus alliances, America and Europe and other countries, you got the same amount of people. So then innovation is the X factor. So that's kind of how I feel in a nutshell. I feel video games are healthy, but like anything, too much of it's unhealthy. So some level of restriction may be good at a certain age. Now, as an adult, you got to have, people got to choose. But you can't put too much restriction. Because what are you, like a controlling father? What are you, like an ugly chick? That says, oh, I divorced a controlling man. And then you go online and you try to control how people cut their beard. You hypocrite Satanist. I want to tell you right now, I don't fear Bill Gates. I fear an ugly bitch or ugly dude on the other side of YouTube who tries to write subliminal comments, and they were already had bad mental health. I saw from their comments, but I let it slide. And I let it slide, and then they keep getting worse and worse. And then they get mad at me. Oh, you hollered at me. I had some other big chick during the shutdown. She said she wanted to date, but she was out of shape. And she wasn't focused, but she wanted to judge men when their mask was off. She wanted to judge them by their looks. Hey, look, guys, I respect women, respect men, I respect everyone. But if you ain't about shit, you ain't about shit. Okay? And if you ain't got your shit together, don't worry about what someone else doing. Okay? Because I could tell, okay, by the comment section, people ain't got their shit together. Okay? So, take it easy. Okay? Like Cameron said, easy, easy. Right? Calm down, ma. Easy, easy. All right? You got a little excited. Okay. I tried to delete your comment, okay, so that it doesn't start this algorithm of psychopaths. Where they see a psychopath comment, and then another psychopath comments on their comment. Guys, you know how many comments I got to just delete? Because one psychopath leaves this fucking, not even a crazy comment, but it's a little delusional. So I said, let me delete this for another delusional fucker, puts it in there, and then it's a delusional algorithm. Now you say, well, that's going to help your channel. Yeah, but it's going to fucking destroy my mental health. Okay. And guys, nothing's worth that. Okay. Because I see how their mental health is told. It's disaster. And they look like shit. I hate to say it, but I'm going to say it. So guys, look, I'm a very positive guy, very positive. But guys, if you try to disrespect or if you try to subliminally control me, guys, I'm going to basically tell you back up. I even had some good-looking chick one time do that. She was like, oh, you gonna wear that? Now, look, I could have said some shit, but I didn't. Okay, I didn't. I said, Sam, because I said it wasn't me. I said, let me calm down. But I made a mental note. I made a mental note. Yep. I said, this controlling bitch. Okay, yep. And that's why she smiles, but there's a lot of suffering in the soul. Okay. Because they say they don't want to be controlled, but then they try to control other people. They're hypocrites. Don't take the log out of someone else's eye when you have a fucking missile. Even though it's supposed to be don't take the speck out of someone else's eye, you got the log. You know what I mean? So guys, that's the message tonight. I did in 15 minutes. Click that thumbs up, leave a comment, share the video with a bald-headed bitch that tries to control men. Okay. Share the video. Okay. Guys, I want to tell you today, Elon Musk is bringing us into the future of robots. The president of China wants to restrict the children from becoming delusional psychopaths. But you gotta allow people to be themselves. It's a mixed bag, but you can do whatever you want in your personal life. This is my personal life. All right, we're going to all live comments. If you got nothing good to say, guys, we're shutting it down. Why? Because, guys, I can only take so much. But if you got some stuff to say, let's talk about it, okay? Because I go live every day. Okay, God willing, I show up, okay? I do more than most people. Okay, why? Because most people, guys, I don't know. They're in the ninth dimension. What's the ninth dimension? Overweight, nasty looking, and they say that everyone else is mean to them, and they're the most nasty, sarcastic people you ever met in your life. Okay. They ended up just like their mother. Okay. Yep. Okay. And so what I can tell you guys, look, I'm sorry that happened to you. I'm sorry you didn't take accountability for your life. Okay. I'm sorry that you didn't develop, okay, as an adult. Okay. But let's stay positive tonight. Thank you. Where did I leave off? Timothy, brother, you wear that beard well. Looks good for you. Well, thank God for my 77% of men that want to get with me and say I look good. Thank God for that. Because all I can tell you, guys, even my mom said something the other day. I had to check her. I said, Mom, I'll say nothing to you. And, I love my mom. But I'm trying to tell you guys, I'm going to feel comfortable. Believe me, guys, I could get the beach bungalow, okay? And I could start, getting dressed up again, drive a nice car, just fucking totally get rid of the nomad life, become a complete elitist. Guys, believe me, I've already done it. Okay? I know how to play the game, okay? But I also know that no matter what you do, it's never good enough. And then I start this algorithm of trying to do something that I'm not, guys, if I want to do it, I'll do it. Okay? But if I don't want to do it, if I'm not bothering you, don't worry about it. Because I say to myself, how can I be doing a video that has nothing to do about a beard or looks or whatever? And here's this person, and I know these type of people. They don't want to be judged. They don't want to, don't say I'm overweight. Don't say I got bald head. Don't say my best years are behind me. Don't say the average life expectancy is 80 and I'm 79, I'm about to die. I'm trying to do the best I can to stay positive. But it only takes one delusional nut job to totally get me upset. Okay. And they're out there. Hate to tell you, a lot of them. And I'll tell you right now, thank God robots are coming, because people are nuts, and I don't want to take care of them. Nope, don't want to. I want to do it, and I don't even want them to take care of me, because I saw this one girl the other day. She left a comment. She told me she was a nurse in she was like a nurse assistant in a nursing home. I said, imagine her taking care of me. I'd rather be dead. Okay, I hate to say that. I'd rather pull a bullet in my head. I hope it never comes to that. But I see some of these people and what they're in charge of. Oh, God. Yeah, let's stay positive. Hal? Good, brother Sam. Hey, Hal. We love you, man. Mary Taz. Still working, but listen, Mary Taz, get your money, walk your dog, and you keep doing your thing. The robots are coming, and you will have sex again. It's going to be with a robot. It's going to be better at life. You don't have to feel embarrassed. You let all your inhibitions go. Why? You work hard, you walk your dog. You should be able to do what you want with a robot. I agree with that. How? My background check was clear today. Praise the Lord for Amazon Flex. Money bag emoji. This is the second hustle. Always keep your main hustle. I can start to work tomorrow. There you go. But always prioritize your main job, because you got to have health care. You got to build up your pension or your annuity or your 401k. and your social security. Amazon Flex, side job, just like DoorDash, just like YouTube. Now, could you make it your main job and do other things? There's a way there, especially if you're single and no kids. But I want you to be very focused, okay? Good job. Congratulations. Hal, calm down, ma. Easy, easy. I'm trying to tell you, Hal. I'm trying to tell you because they got a little out of control. I hate to say it. Timothy, good job, Hal. I agree. Excellent job, Timothy. Thank you for the encouraging of Hal. Guys, your driver's license is a certification. Your driver's license is a certification. It shows that you have the ability to drive one of the most dangerous things ever. And before the robots and self-driving cars come, you better get this money in the gig economy. And if you have a driver's license, but you tell me you're disabled, how are you able to function an automobile? Okay. Because an automobile is one of the most, guys, you know, a driver's license is a serious certification. Now, if you don't have a driver's license, then you may have a legit thing. Now, certainly you could have a driver's license and a disability too, but you know what I mean. I mean, guys, you can drive to the liquor store, but you can't drive to drop off a DoorDash order? Yeah, I know who I'm talking to. Cartoon Mark, damn it, Mark. I want to tell you, Mark, after you continue to downsize, I think you may have to come to Spanish Lakes solo. Solo, brother. Cartoon Mark, you hear me? You come down here solo, you get you a nice looking robot, brother. A brand new robot, okay, that don't speak sarcastic. I want to tell you what damn Cartoon Mark told me a couple of weeks ago. I don't even know if he told me. He mentioned it in the video. Cartoon Mark got a main job. He traces utilities in upstate New York. And he's got the side hustle of doing characters, spreading joy to everyone. He's spreading a lot of joy. You see the sketches he did of me made me laugh, even when I got a speeding ticket. He's working 2 jobs. Someone was very unthankful. I'm not going to say it was. He came home, and someone in his own house called him lazy. I said, oh my God. Huh, that don't sound good to me. So I don't want to cause a divorce. But I didn't like that Cartoon Mark. Because I said to myself, that's almost like saying, oh, you should trim your beard. Because I can almost guarantee you, Mark, you could have said some other stuff back to them, but you didn't because you're a nice guy. And I don't want you to because, Mark, believe me, I'm just venting now. I'm single. Because you know me, I'm single for life until I meet a robot. But I want to tell you, Mark, I love you. Okay? You know I love you. And don't listen to me sometimes because I don't want you to get in trouble. You know, but I got to share for you because I know you can't. I love you. Hal, thanks, Tim. Hal, today was really the first time I smiled at myself for having this job. Brother, doing something productive that earns an income builds your confidence. Doing nothing and taking a nap builds depression. Okay. And I've never met such backlash since I started posting about taking a nap. And the reason I get backlash is because they feel bad about themselves. And they know it. Okay. They know they're the cause of their own suffering. And they wish they can blame someone else, but you can't. Because you chose to take a nap. And then you can't sleep, so you got to have another drink. Because alcohol's a downer. But that drinking ain't going to put you to sleep. It's just going to put you in a psychopathic, sedentary state. Okay. Where you're doing laundry after 9 p.m. Okay. I can't tell you the type of comments I see on my channel. Guys, if you leave a comment after midnight, okay, it's like Chris Rock said, nothing good happens after midnight. When I wake up in the morning, I see the quality of my comments, and they go right down on the graph. I mean, complete nut jobs think they're going to leave me some type of, I'm going to tell you how it is. I look at the time you wrote that comment, I say, yeah, I'm going to take advice from someone watching my channel at 2 o'clock in the morning. And they're going to tell me what I'm doing wrong or what they disagree with. Take it easy. Take it easy. All right, let's stay positive. These delusional psychopaths. I hate to say it. Let's stay positive. Good job, Hal. Hal, my job put me on the newsletter. Oh, for the month? They put it under the magnet spotlight section. They asked me to write a short paragraph about myself and how I ended up in the hospital industry, medical industry, because you don't have to stay in a hospital. You can work in a doctor's office eventually, because you don't have to stay in your role. You can become anything within the medical industry, and whether you're working at a hospital, a surgery center, or whatever. Okay, so good job, brother. Very proud of you, Hal. I had other people coming up to me saying, "Damn, who do you know? I have been here for years and never made a newsletter." Yeah, well, they got a bad attitude. Number one, you got a good attitude. That's your greatest asset. Number three, okay, the lazy worker is an irritation like smoke in the eyes of the manager. That's what the Bible says. I believe that. So, guys, there's some people that, what I learned working remote versus working in the office. The only difference is when you work in an office, HR is going to get called because people are fighting in-house. When you work remote, you're measured by your output, your tasks. That's it. There's no bullshitting. That's it. What do you produce? What do you do? That's it. Okay. And so, guys, that's what I'm talking about. How? Medical industry, my bad. You got it, brother. I'm just like I say, I'm just encouraging you, brother. And I'm like your agent, okay? I'm trying to negotiate your next salary. Okay. But I want you to stay with this current role for 2 years, maybe 3. Why? Because you need that for leverage for your next role. The best time to get a job is when you already have a job. And the best time to apply for a new job is when you've been doing your current job for a few years, so that you have a reliable, consistent track record with references. Oh, I'll tell you right now, that speaks volumes. When you see a psychopath changing companies every 2 months, basically it's a high-risk person. You don't even want to give them a shot. Okay. Yeah, they're delusional. They leave comments after 2 a.m. Hate to say it. So, brother, you're going to do great. Guys, I think we learned a lot tonight. Okay. And I believe that robots are the future. I believe we will have universal basic income, but we're going to have to keep the psychopaths doing something. What will they do? Well, we have coloring books. And we'll figure out something. Coloring books are a good start. And what do I think about China, again, restricting video gaming? Well, again, you need some structure, but you need creativity. And creativity is birthed from freedom and expression, but also sacrifice and perseverance. Now, some people love the freedom and expression, but they have no discipline. Okay. And all they do, I'll never take advice from someone who trolls online, does nothing productive in society, and they want to tell me what Bill Gates does bad. What do you do good? Get the fuck out of here. You're out of your mind. You're delusional. Okay. When you do half of what Bill Gates has done, then you tell me, okay, about how bad Bill Gates is. Okay, that's what I want to tell you. Or even Dr. Fauci. Okay, guys. Okay, anyone with a credential. If you got credentials and you're doing something in society, guys, I'll listen to you. Okay. But if you got 5 profiles, okay, and your biggest credential is telling someone to cut their beard, you're delusional. Okay. You can't even register your car on time. I want to tell you tonight, there's a couple red flags in life. Number 1, okay, is you do your laundry after 9 p.m. Number 2, you can't even get your car registered. Number 3, you think you're going to be a TikTok star. Okay. And you haven't even registered your car. Okay. Guys, and you're smarter than every doctor that leads the CDC. You figured out what's in the vaccine. Yeah. You figured out the vaccine, you know the coronavirus, you know why it's happening, you know what's happening. Okay. Guys, I can only take so much. Okay. Because what I'm seeing, okay, we need the robots immediately. Get out of Elon Musk's way, guys, and let's get these robots getting made, okay, immediately. How? Hal says, I was going to ask for a raise around December. Now, that's too early, man. That's like asking a girl to marry you after 6 months being with her. You've only been on a job for 2 months. December would be around 6-8 months now. You don't ask for a raise till about a couple years, at least 1 full year, when you're up for your yearly review. Yeah. He goes, I was going to ask for a raise around December. Nope. I was going to say my old job called me back and offered me $37K an hour. You could do that. You may have some leverage, but long term, you're pulling the trigger too quick. You do use leverage. You do use that, but you don't use it that quick because you're not that valuable. Don't let that plaque go to your head. You're replaceable. All of us. Never forget it. But you're really valuable when you've been with the same company for a couple years because now you're entrenched. You still got a lot to learn, Hal. So be confident, but don't get too high on the horse because that's, that pride comes before the fall. He goes, I would tell them I like it here instead and give them the $60K. Hal, you gotta be slow down a little bit, get a little excited. You just got back from a COVID recovery. Let's get you, back on the saddle. Okay, let's take it easy. Easy. Okay, yeah, easy. Help. 60K was what they first said I can get if I had experience. I hear you. Now's not the time to start that war, though. Since I had the experience, they gave me $58,500. How? What are we talking? We talking $1,500? Al, take it easy. By then, I will have them to see I'm a valuable asset. You think it's a good, hell no, I love you, man. No. We're going to stay positive. Calm down, Hal. Yeah, easy. Good job, brother. Yeah, that's a good job. I love you, Hal. I love you. I respect you. Yeah, let's get through the year. I want you to write this down, Hal. This time next year, you ask me that same question. We're at the last day of August 2021 as I make this live feed. I want you to come on my chat next year, September 1st, 2022, and you ask me that same question. Then we could talk. I love you too, brother. You're my guy. He says, glad I can make you laugh. I love it. I hope I made you laugh too. I love it. I'm serious though. I obviously, look, I want you to get all the money in the world, but you have to be strategic. Okay, and you got to think like them. And if someone came to you after 6 months, if you were the main dog, you would be the same way because it's just it's again, the best way to make you understand it's like asking a girl for marriage or asking her for more after only a few months being with her. It's like, you know what I mean? Make sure that you're going to be with her long term before we start getting into serious stuff. Good job, though. All right, guys and girls. Okay, I know some people got offended. Okay, why? Because, look, guys, some shit cuts too close to home. But those who are really godly and fair, they understood exactly what I was saying, and they know it doesn't apply to them. And if it does apply to them, they got work to do. Okay, and I've got work to do. We all got work to do. Okay, so don't let any of us get too high on our horse, okay? But don't start leaving comments, okay, about with someone else, okay? I'll tell you, let's stay positive. Let's stay positive tonight. All right, guys and girls, 33 minutes. Okay. I brought you that straight heat fire. Okay. Even the haters love me so much, that's why they come in here every night. Okay. And they know it. Okay, I'm the best thing in their life, and that's why they're mad, because they done lost me. Yo, it's the best thing you ever had. Okay, yo, I'm fucked up. And what do I feel about that? Well, grow the fuck up, okay? Because we all got to take our hits in life, and we got to develop as individuals, okay? I'm not your dad. I'm not your daughter, okay? I'm damn sure not your date, okay? I'm a stripper. Show me some respect or we get the bouncer in here, okay? So what I can tell you is this, guys. We made it through another day. Your life is nothing but a series of days. Your daily routine is the sum of your life. Because what do you do on a daily basis is your life, not your vacation. Your vacation is a blip. It's not even anything to speak of. It's a picture. Your daily routine is everything. You shouldn't be planning a vacation. You should be planning how do you change your daily routine? Because that's your life. And if you're not focusing on that, okay, guys, you do what you want. You do what you got to do to get you through life. I'm doing what I got to do. I can't be responsible for everyone. I tried that game. And what happens is I don't change anyone, and they try to change me. Nope, not playing that game anymore. Yep, do I love everyone? Do I feel bad that we can't all hug and have fun together? Yeah, I feel bad. But I'm not so damn soft that I'm going to be molded by someone else. Never forget it. So I have empathy, but you ain't going to be leading guys, I lead my own shit. Okay. If we can connect, great. But if you start that controlling shit or that guilt trip or manipulation, guys, you don't even have to worry about, I'm going to show you outside the strip club. You're going to be escorted out. Because that's how I get down at 41 years old. Whether you're my father or some ugly, bald-headed bitch online. Okay, that's it. Okay. Yep, that's it. And if you're old and you're acting like you're going to live forever, you're delusional. If you're young and you're neglecting building your career, you're delusional. If you don't have a doctor's degree, if you're not a scientist, and you're commenting on world affairs, and you have no credentials, you're delusional. Guys, we need the robots. Okay. And we may even need a little bit less video games. But I'm pro video game. I'm not pro 3 hours a week. We got to have a little more than that, maybe 3 hours a day. We got to negotiate that. So, let us push forward and be thankful. Okay. Let us treat our time with care. But if you take a nap, you don't respect time, you don't respect yourself. And that's why you can't sleep at night. And that's why you leave bad comments at night. And I try to get you to understand that, but I don't think you want to. And that's okay. It's your life. But leave me alone. This is my life. I'm not bothering you. You're coming on my shit. Coming on my channel. No one made you click on this channel. And this is how you have to look at your life as you're an adult. You don't go looking to hurt people, but you have to be able to do what you want in your own time, in your own space. And if you want to take a nap, great, but then don't come on my channel and expect me not to talk about I hate naps. Because I don't. Okay. And everyone gets to figure out how they want to live, guys. And I look forward to the day that I have a robot wife, a robot caretaker, a self-driving car, a robot barista. Oh, thank God. I can't wait. I hope that vaccine does make everyone sterile. We got enough humans. I hate to say it. We got enough humans. We need more robots. Okay. The future is upon us. The past is behind us. The present is staring right in our face. What will you do with your life and your time? Every day, your life gets closer to ending. What do you do daily? Your daily routine is your life, not your vacation that you took 2 weeks ago. Your daily routine. And if you're not inspired by your daily routine, you better start changing things. And if you're waiting for a certain age or a certain circumstance, you're basically saying these are lost years. And sometimes you have to sacrifice. So that's not always a bad thing. But I'm just trying to tell you, be conscious. Because you also don't have to waste unnecessary years. You got to motivate. You got to get intense to get what you want to get done for your life. A lethargic nap in the middle of the afternoon is not going to cut it if you want to live your best life. Living with someone who can't even register their car by the deadline date is a way to ensure your mental health is as bad as the person who can't register their car. And they're going to tell you about what's wrong with this or that. You say, well, if I make these decisions and I start changing things in life, people will be mad at me. Things will be different. Well, that's true. That's why you better have your A game. Because you can cut out of inheritance. You can miss out on money. But I want to tell you this. If you're on disability, you may not even be able to get inheritance. You better look up the laws. You got to understand what you're doing in life. What are you living for? What can you do? I know some people work harder not to work. I know some people make themselves more depressed. And I understand why, because I understand this world. I'm not saying that in judgment. I'm saying that as observation. But I'm saying to myself every day, hey, Sam, you may not want to do this, but what's your alternative? Do what they're doing? No, thank you. You got decisions to make. And guess what? You're going to have to make some of them by yourself. Because the robots aren't here yet. And in order for you to change your life, no one else wants to do it. No one wants to start a church with you. I remember when I wanted to start a church, I asked like some people I know. They're like, yeah, no one really wanted to do what I wanted to do. Guys, whatever you want to do in life, if you're waiting for someone else to get excited like what you want to do, you're out of your mind. Everyone else has got their own dreams. And they're not yours. So if you don't hold yourself accountable, and if you don't get yourself disciplined and focused, guys, what do I have to come in here and tell you? You can't play more than 3 hours worth of video games? If I have to tell you that, guys, I already know that's not going to help you. Okay? Because, you're going to rebel. Okay? And I'm talking about obviously after a certain age. If some chick tells me trim my beard now, even though I was going to trim it, I'm going to let it grow just a little bit longer. I can't wait to see a picture of her, even though I'll never see a picture of her. Because I'll tear her apart. All her insecurities that I would have complimented, because I'm an encourager, not a controller. But when someone tries to control me, I say, oh, your skin's cracking. Your hair's falling out. You looking old. But I don't like to do that. Because, guys, I get no joy from that. I don't even think about that. Okay? You know what I mean? So I ask myself, what type of person does think a controller? A manipulator? What do you want me to wear, an ugly Christmas sweater? You want to drag me around like your service dog? I know some people, their dog's so sick, they should have been put down 2 months ago. But in the name of service, this dog's going to suffer another 4 or 5 months because the person that they're servicing is not emotionally mature enough to see the suffering. And it's a disgrace. Guys, to get a service dog, you should have to go through some type of criteria. Damn right. Just like a license or anything else. These damn psychopaths starting to think they run shit in this world. They have their damn mind. We need more robots quick. Okay. Because, guys, too, we don't got enough workers. Okay. We damn sure gonna need these robots. Oh, $10 super chat. Music loves revenue. I know that's not revenue, but that's, thank you, music love. Florida female, shout out to you. Didn't renew lease. Got rid of everything. Living in a car for 5 weeks. Instacarting 12 hours a day. Freedom. Meeting people. No more naps and depression. Saving for a van. You gave me courage. Well, music love, I love that you're working, you're creating an income, and you're staying productive. Because that's your true freedom. Canceling your lease, it could help, but it would have hurt if you didn't increase your income. The only way you get ahead is if you decrease your bills and increase your income. Because then you have a surplus. That's freedom. If you try to live at the Dollar Tree, but you don't try to make more money, that's how you figure out how to live in poverty. And eventually the day may come when you want to get off the road. And if you have this excess of money every month, then you'll be able to do it if you want. And if you never want to, do as long as you can. But that's freedom. Freedom is choice. You may choose to live in your car. You may choose to go back to an apartment. But no choice is destitute. So if you have the ability, choose life. Choose work and being rewarded for your work. Choose your best life, not a sedentary life. Choose to live la vida loca, where you may sweat, you may get a little agitated, but you will get creativity. You will get a feeling inside you that's inspiration. And Music Love, I'm proud of you. Thank you for sharing your testimony. You did it. But like I said, you keep saving, managing your money. What's your biggest cost on the road? Food. Food, number one. I guarantee you're spending $30 a day in food. Easy. That's $900 a month. I want you to know your numbers, Music Love, because I want to empower you. Because I get a greater joy not knowing that I gave you the courage to live in your car. I get a greater joy knowing that I gave you the courage to do the gig economy, to manage your money, to increase your revenue, to do it consistently, and then save consistently. That's independence. Because if I just gave you the courage to live in your car in a gas station, I didn't do my job. And that's where I disagree like with Bob Wells a little bit. I want you to increase your income, decrease expenses, be consistent, work on self-care, and a main job, side job. And obviously everyone's different depending on your age or circumstance, etc. So again, guys, you'll have to fill in the blanks. Everyone listening, not just Music Love. You have to fill in the blanks, guys. I don't know everyone's life, and I don't want to control you. Again, if you guys say, this is how I want to live, I'm doing me, I'm not mad at anyone, guys. I'm on my business. Okay. This is my channel when I express myself, but in real life, I'm on my business. I ain't in other people's business. So thank you, Music Love. I appreciate that. I'm proud of you. Thank you, Howell, for sharing tonight. Thank you, Timothy, Cartoon Mark, Mary Taz, Derek, Christina Infinity, Adam, glad you're feeling better. I appreciate you all. Thank you with gratitude in my heart. At this point in my life, one of the reasons I worked for my independence and freedom is because I don't want to be around people that give me negative energy, whether it's my father, someone online, or someone I know in real life. I don't want to be around people that, guys, it's like a tennis match. Not playing. Guys, I'm done with that. You save that capacity for work and anything else you need to do where you're paid and you want to get along with people. You should. I want to get along with people. But in your personal life, in your personal time, guys, the reason you do all these other things so you can do what you want in your own time. And if you can't, you're going to be one of these people living to work. I don't want to say living to work, but living to get away from the people that you're in your personal life. And, to me, I don't know. To me, that's not the way I want to live, do I want to live in a car forever? I don't think so. I'm not like jumping to get back into the conforming life, but I definitely see myself, at some level doing something. Like I said, I see myself in one sense going to the beach bungalow. I said to myself, how does my life change, man? Do I go back to wearing, like getting dressed up and doing? I don't think so, man. I think the rest of my life is going to be a level of simplicity, but obviously it's going to change a little bit, but it's a little bit of a show, I'm not into the show anymore. Okay. And I don't want a lot of things because a lot of things are just a lot of aggravation. Okay. I value my peace. Okay. Not because I want to live destitute, but because I want to live peaceful. Okay. And I already know, I see the war. I see the clouds in the sky sometimes, and not from China, not from robots, but from family that I have to deal with in the future, from circumstances I may have to deal with. And I prepare myself for that, not for a war with China. Because, guys, the greatest threat in your life is not probably going to come from someone else. It's going to come from, well, it's not going to come from some foreign entity most of the time. It's going to come from people in your daily routine. And that's why people get caught into this game where they talk about these world affairs, because it's a distraction from their daily routine. And, it's a shame. I think there's a lot of suffering in this world. Some of it we can't control. Some of it we make better. I think robots will make less suffering, less monotonous work, and better caretakers, more fun for people. Everyone can have a relationship now without a lot of commitment. So I think robots will be healthy for humans. I really do. I think right now the service dog is filling the gap until we get to robots. The problem is the service dog is basically suffering because there's a lot of people, and I've been there myself. And humans, until they experience, I don't know, sometimes people don't get it either, but, humans are flawed. Are robots flawed? Well, yeah, they can be. They're put together by humans, but, it's difficult, okay, to deal with a irrational, delusional person, period. And we've all been immature, myself included, period. But to grow and to go forward, you have to separate and mature. And that's called evolution. And the problem is there's some people, they're on the episode of Flintstones, man. There's no evolution. There's just, it's not easy. They can't deal with change well. Why do I always keep saying the number one book I recommend is Who Moved My Cheese by Dr. Spencer Johnson? Because, guys, that's the number one book you need to read for the most part. It's about adapting. Okay, it's about, that's how you go forward in life. The cheese moves, life, things change. And if you're getting stuck on one thing and something being in one area or your whole life, you're going to be very, you're going to live a life of scarcity, a life of agony. And life already has those things, but you're going to exaggerate them more. Guys, life has suffering no matter what. I told you, like, me living this minimalistic life, I'm trying to avoid, too, part of it living below my means, part of it flexibility, but also part of it, like, just emotionally trying to avoid unnecessary suffering. But I have learned that you cannot eliminate all suffering, but it's still wisdom to eliminate unnecessary suffering. The storage unit, the too big a house, the dead-end relationships. Eliminate that shit, man. 3 mil trash bag, your storage unit, your shit, and your fake-ass relationship you're in. Shit can it, man. So it's done. And evolve. Like my man The Weeknd said, I remember breaking up with the Asian MILF. She still looked good. But what I learned was, I said to myself, how do I get over this? This is a hard one. And every night I go for a walk, part of my self-care, and I'd cry for several weeks and even months at that time. I'm not crying anymore. You will get past the pain if you persevere. But if you stay in that relationship, you're going to be in a shared apartment crying your whole life. Fuck that life. Okay. So I'm walking at night and I'm crying. I'm listening to my music. And I don't know if it was during that period, but eventually I heard the song by The Weeknd called Adaptation. And it basically said, like, you thought I'd break, but instead I adapted. Okay. Like, guys, how do you overcome some big enemy? Adaptation. Innovation. Adapt. Guys, life is not a straight mathematical formula. You can be one of these strict immigrant parents. You got to go to school. You can't do this. You can't do that. And your kid may have a higher likelihood of a level of society structured success. But they'll never achieve the American dream, which is to innovate beyond a conforming career. Whether through entrepreneurship or just being free. What good, guys, now look, I don't want to over exaggerate that either. Because what good is it to be free if we don't have doctors, nurses, plumbers, electricians? I did certain jobs like that I had to do, and you're part of a productive society. And it's good to have a level of discipline. But what I want to tell you guys, you need some restrictions, some balance in life. But you have to figure out your own life. You have to have a level of freedom. What are you, in a fucking arranged marriage? I dated a girl that was in an arranged marriage after she got out of it. Now you say, well, arranged marriages, they have a higher likelihood of success. Yeah, you don't want to know why? Because it's a means of survival. It's society's shame if they get out of it. And it's an economic and cultural thing. Okay. It's basically a brainwash. So guys, we can have that in America. You got the Mormons. Like I said, you got the Amish. You said the Amish build great RVs. They're great people. But guys, I saw an Amish guy at the Jersey Shore one time. He said, sir, can you help me? I said, sure, what's up? He goes, how do I do this? He was pointing at the parking meter. I said, what, the parking meter? He didn't know how to he didn't know what the parking meter was. He saw like you can't park unless you have like the parking meter sticker. So, there's nothing wrong with that. He didn't know, but it reminded me that, guys, the Amish are very disciplined. They're very, they grow up. They have a certain responsibility. They do it well. But there's no soul. They're like a fucking robot draped in cloth. It's like you can see there's no soul. They're like a human robot. So at what price do we, guys, now give me a corporate made RV, man. I don't need no fucking Amish RV. Because the soulless, they got no soul. It's like they just been disciplined to do one task. Guys, Picasso great works of human innovation, inventions, artwork, major things that have pushed philosophy and the spirit, civil rights, women's rights. That's a level of soul, not regimen. Okay. Now you need some regimen, you need some discipline. So I'm not voiding that out. But what I want to tell you in life, guys, life is not an exact science. You have to marry science and art. Guys, life is not a cooking book. Your big ass is in the kitchen. You're looking at Rachel Ray's cooking book. When she used to be somewhat skinny. Now she's very overweight. She's probably going to tell me to trim my beard too. And you say, I followed everything in the cooking book. Guys, you forgot one thing. Your own touch. Last time I checked, you have a different fingerprint than your parents, than your brother, your sister, your president. Guys, where are you? Are you building an RV or building your life? And so the reason we live below our means is not so we can just eat out of a fucking can. It's so that you can figure out who you are. Get out of an unhealthy relationship, work on yourself, work on your job, figure it out. Okay. And you don't need to take 5 years off of work. You can work, cut out the unnecessary stress, and you'll be fine. You got a storage unit, a dead-end relationship, and you're living on a dead-end street, literally. And you took a nice vacation, but you're back to your daily routine. And your daily routine is what's suffocating your soul. That's truth. And that's the message tonight, guys. I'm just a robot broadcasting live from a gas station every night. Click that thumbs up. Share the video. Subscribe if you're not. Leave a comment. Put me in the algorithm of success. I showed up. I've been on here for an hour. God bless you. Thank you.